Solo leveling has one of the most iconic power systems in anime and manhwa history. But here's the thing most people miss. The system isn't just a magical RPG interface that saves System Jin-Woo's life. It's something much darker. From the very beginning, the system doesn't just help Jin-Woo, it controls him, shapes him, and maybe even manipulates him into becoming something he never asked to be. So today let's dig deep into Season 1 and uncover the dark truth behind the system. Because once you realize what is really going on, you'll never look at solo leveling the same way again. It all starts in the infamous double dungeon. Jin-Woo, known as the weakest hunter alive, walks into what looks like an easy raid, but inside is a massacre. Statues come alive, rules are written in blood, and hunters are slaughtered for breaking commandments they barely understand. At the very end, Jin-Woo sacrifices himself so others can escape, and instead of dying, he wakes up in a hospital. But now something's different. He's been chosen as the world's first player. Here's where it gets weird. The system doesn't explain itself. It doesn't ask Jin-Woo for consent. It just forces him into a game-like world. That already raises big questions. Did the system save him or recruit him? At first, the system seems kind of helpful, giving Jin-Woo daily quests like push-ups, running, and stretching. But here's the dark part. If he fails, he's punished. And not lightly punished, he's thrown into penalty zones, brutal survival arenas where waves of monsters try to tear him apart. Think about that for a second. The system isn't saying, hey, do this training to get stronger. It's saying, do this or suffer. It's more like a prison warning than a coach. This isn't motivation, it's conditioning, and it forces Jin-Woo to adapt to the violence and survival in ways that push him further than any human would ever go. The system then introduces instant dungeons, pocket dimensions where Jin-Woo is trapped until he clears everything inside. No escape, no backup, just him. On the surface, this looks like a training method, but really, it's psychological warfare. By isolating him, the system breaks down his dependence on others and rewires him to trust only himself, and by extension, the system. The scariest part, Jin-Woo starts to enjoy it. He realizes this dangerous cycle of grinding, leveling, and killing is the only way forward. The system doesn't just build his body, it builds his mindset. After the double dungeon, Jin-Woo spends his time in the hospital. Everyone else sees him as lucky to be alive, but while lying in that bed, the system doesn't let him rest. It throws quest notifications at him. It demands progress. And what happens when he fails? Pain, blood, death simulations. The system isn't giving him space to heal, it's accelerating his transformation, almost like it's in a hurry to turn him into something greater. Was this ever about saving Jin-Woo's life, or was it about using his life for a bigger purpose? One of the biggest turning points is the fight with Igris, the Knight of the Demon Castle's dungeon. Jin-Woo is completely outmatched at first, but the system traps him in a scenario where his only choices are fight, adapt, or die. And when he finally wins, the reward isn't just loot or levels, it's Igris himself, who becomes Jin-Woo's first shadow soldier. That's the moment the system crosses from training Jin-Woo into arming him. It's not just building his stats, it's building his army. This makes you wonder, the system didn't just want Jin-Woo to survive, it wanted him to command an army of shadows. That's a terrifyingly specific goal. When you look back at all this, a pattern forms. The system saves Jin-Woo from death but binds him to its rules. It gives him power, but only through suffering. It isolates him in instant dungeons until he trusts no one but himself. It rewards him with soldiers, turning him into the perfect commander. None of these feels accidental. The system isn't a neutral tool, it's guiding him, step by step, towards becoming something specific, a weapon, a leader, a force meant to fight battles far bigger than he realizes. And that's the dark truth. The system might look like Jin-Woo's savior, but it's actually more like a puppeteer. Every quest, every penalty, every dungeon, it's all part of the design that Jin-Woo himself never asked for. By the end of Season 1, Jin-Woo is no longer the weakest hunter alive, but he's also no longer fully in control of his own fate. He's on rails, pushed forward by the system towards a destiny he doesn't even understand yet. And the scariest part, he doesn't question it because by then, he's addicted to the power. So here's the real question. Is the System Jin-Woo's greatest ally or his real enemy? Did it save his life or take it away the moment he became a player? That's the mystery that makes solo leveling so fascinating. And it's why the system is more than just a power mechanic, it's one of the darkest, most manipulative forces in anime. But what do you think? Is the system secretly the villain of solo leveling? Or is it just a tool and Jin-Woo's choices are what matters most? Drop your thoughts in the comments if you don't already know the answer.